LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Applewhite. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will take the first swing of the game. They are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback in this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Here's a hit. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4. He's got it, first down and more. Slithers into space. Flying down the right side. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
That's how you have a short neck. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened. And you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
The Tigers offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David,
turning it on! And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
To the ground, he's got it again. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Lost to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Into the house. Touchdown, Tigers! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Coming out with it, it's Applewhite. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. And the quarterback is knocked out back at the 13.
It's such a nice play getting that sack. And I'll tell you, what makes it worse is the fact that he has this crowd noise behind him. Death Valley is so loud. Arguably the loudest stadium in the entire country. And I know that having played here before, you do not want to get behind the chains as an opposing quarterback with this crowd noise. It makes it so hard for your offensive line to hear the cadence and know when the snap is coming out. And you know it's helping this D-line get upfield. I think you saw an example of that on that last play.
Found a seam. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And that's a great lesson for young quarterbacks out there. You don't have to force every football deep down the field. I know it's 3rd and long, and that play definitely is designated to go to a wide receiver somewhere, but hey, check it down to your running backs. These guys are great athletes, and they can make good things happen when you give them the ball in space.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Tight end finds a soft spot, and he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw, it's Clements. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
3rd down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out, get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolute.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Beavers had tough field position to start this drive, but they into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll open this drive with the right complete. And the 45 on its way. Going the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They do just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through the tackle. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Never a doubt. There is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the points off the board. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a 1st down. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. There's the pressure. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Hines is back in the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
To the air, it's Clements. Got it in the middle, it's Stockton. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the 1st down. Gets the back moving. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Beavers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. They They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on 1st down. He's got it. At the 40, there he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Oh, they're after him. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Beavers racing to the line in a hurry up. Dropping back, it's Clements. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They're setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And he'll try to bang this one through from 52 yards out and the left hash. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll try to bang this one through from 52 yards out and the left hash. He got it. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
And that's a really positive end to the 1st half. Driving down the field, putting that drive together, using all the clock, and most importantly, getting the 3 and tying this football game up.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Beavers will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. looking to throw on first down. He's got it. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Scanning the field, it's Bland. Unloads to the wideout. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. The Beavers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 45. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. To the back. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. A little screen to the running back. Still running at the 35. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and greens.
Touchdown, Tigers! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the returner will be dragged down. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Works his way ahead for three. They'll spot it at the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Beavers moving quickly to the line. Makes the grab on third. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Bland. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw it. It's complete to the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Beavers are flying down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Pulls and fired complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Beavers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. 2nd down coming up. Rides the back on the option to give. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the 3rd. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping ends in the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. It's complete, and he will score! Touchdown, Oregon State!
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Virginia is running away with this one right now, and you just know Cavman is loving this offense today. They're up by 34 over North Carolina. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Going right to work up top. Got his man on the line. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Back to pass, it's Bland. They've got the screen set up. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The RPO, it's complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You know, on a play like that, 3rd and short, as a quarterback, you're looking for your easiest throw, and you're...
There he goes! Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He leaves it with his back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He might want another play. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. Touchdown, Beavers! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the bow. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Under fire. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. They'll immediately call timeout. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing it. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. looking for a chunk play on second and short. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
This offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. The give on the inside.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Leaves it with the running back. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. The Beavers in the hurry-up. Rides to back and leaves it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Got it, looking for the first down. Touchdown, Oregon State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And, David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, to understand, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believed. Even when it got a little difficult, got a little up in the air, they kept fighting, they kept believing, and they get the huge win.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.